the action. Yeah, ho, we tapping and passing like magic. No, we not asking, we see it, we grabbing. Diamonds, they flashing, go blind when I'm passing. Mask on, I'm clapping, no mask on assassin. Jugging, we snatching, all black is the fashion. We not the same, bro, just look at the fabric.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kama. We back with another video, man. Yeah, man, real quick, right? So, Cowboys starting safety, free agency acquisition, DeMonte KZ arrested on DUI charges and things of that nature. I mean, it's unfortunate, right? We've been so good at keeping our name out the limelight and for negative reasons and things like that. Well, even though I don't look at it as such a big deal, he made a bad decision, but you know how the media is going to spend it. Oh, same old Cowboys and this, that, third. But I really don't. I don't put too much stock into it. I just think if the allegations is true, and what we read is true, because that's the first thing, because you never know what happens in the media. Dumb decision on his part, man. You gotta be smarter than that. Point blank, period. Yeah, but this video gonna be about a couple of things that I just came across and reading, right? So Dak Prescott should be back. I mean, they saying 2 weeks for his calf string and all that, and they optimistic that he could play versus the Vikings, but you know anything about Dak Prescott, y'all gonna have to lock him in the cage, so to speak, for him not to play against Minnesota. It just is what it is, man. Dak is playing. I think this week off gonna benefit Zeke greatly. Be a lot of Collins back is gonna benefit Tyron Smith, because dealing with his little neck issue, he got surgery and they took the test and it came out everything looked good and clean. It never hurts. A week and a half worth of rest never hurts anyone. A week closer to Kelvin Joseph, Neville Gallimore. I'm like, if you follow the Cowboys the way I do, right? And all the acquisitions we made and people that he had high hopes for, you should, and you seen what this defense look like already so far, you should be very excited for what the future may hold when we finally are full of strength. When we finally full of strength, it can be scary. I don't think this defense is elite yet. I'm gonna say that. I see a lot of people throwing that elite word around. I don't think we're elite. I still believe, personally, I believe that we leave a lot on the field to be desired, but it covers up. The turnovers cover up our deficiencies. Well, I'll take that any day of the week. But when we get Neville Gallimore back and Kelvin Joseph and D. Law and guys like that, when we get them back, I feel like that heightens the level of the defense to where we can hit our peak. And then I'm talking about from 2020, we already much improved on the run game, but the pass rush, which has already been good, takes another step up. The secondary, which has already been solid, takes another step up when you add Kelvin Joseph. The interior, once you get Gallimore back, steps up just a little notch. So I think if you're a Cowboys fan, this is a great time to be excited. We got Minnesota coming off a bye week Sunday night, which they coming off a bye week as well. So it's going to be both teams essentially have 2 weeks to prepare for each other. Should be a dogfight. I like Minnesota, like their weapons and things. I think it could be interesting. We did go to Minnesota last year and beat them without Dak. So defensive-wise, I think the biggest question about the game is how will their defense hold up against our offense? Because I'm not going to sit here and lie. I know they got Hunter, Barr, they even got Everson Griffin back. But I'm not too familiar with their secondary and the changes they got there. If I'm not mistaken, do they got, I believe they got Patrick Peterson, if I'm not mistaken. But I ain't hear his name this year. So, yeah, man, nice little test. Stay focused. Complete the objective. Last thing I wanted to touch on was power rankings, man. I see we creeping up slowly into everyone's top 5 on the power rankings. But me personally, I really don't care. Like, I prefer to be 5 or 6 around this time because it's week 7, right? Week 7 going to week 8 or week 6 going to week 7. You don't want to be playing your best football around this time. I'm gonna keep saying that. Like, it's good that we had the struggle when we had. It's good that we got turnovers and stuff. We got to correct little things to correct. We get Michael Gallup back. So now, as explosive as this offense has been, you get Michael Gallup back, and now Cedric Wilson, who's been playing outstanding, is the 4th receiver. Or if you want to ease Michael Gallup in, he's the 4th receiver on top of the 2 tight ends we got, on top of Tony Powell, on top of Zeke. I just think this is going to be, if the old lines can stay healthy, this second half of the season, we could really steamroll people, man. And I'm like looking at our schedule. It's not too many heavy hitters on it, so to speak. You got the Chiefs. Taking away the division games, because I don't never count division games per schedule, because the division game is going to be hard 4 games. Or it should be. You got the Chiefs. You got the Las Vegas Raiders. The game I'm excited about is Arizona. And that's the game before the last game of the season. So, I mean, everybody else from Atlanta to Denver, and like these are all very winnable games, and games that we can win convincingly, man. So we just gotta stay the course, man. Hopefully no more bad news. We got 2 guys, like this is a good tell of the offense. We got a top 5 ranked, I'm talking about statistical, top 5 quarterback in yards and touchdowns, and we got a top 5 running back in yards and touchdowns. And Dak is number 5 on the list. Zeke is number 3. If we continue this notion, we should be good to go, man. So that's just a quick video for y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't remember to like and subscribe. It's Boy Campbell. Salute.